What's news around the world today?
Some wisdom skills along the way.
Oh, and a song to hum along with and sway.
Get your perfect entertaining start to the day.
At 9 a.m. every weekday morning with
Mahima's
Good Morning Bay.
Good morning, बे आप सभी लोग हमारी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा नमस्ते
Namaskar.
नमस्कारा
Vanakkam.
खुश आमदीद
Assalamu alaikum.
सत श्री अकाल
మీ అందరికీ వందనము.
जय स्वामी नारायण
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय जनेन्द्र
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोल दे याली मदद.
मोलाली मदद बोलते हुए सारे फीजी मंदिर को बोलेंगे नीसा बोला बरजन हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारे मैं सिर्फ फालतू बाबा
And of course, myself, Altu Rani, लेकर आपके लिए एक और drive time that's going to make your Thursday totally terrific and totally मस्तानी बंद जाने.
True that, but the John, so let me tell you आज का शो पे क्या होने वाला है. First of all, welcome everybody who's joining us on Facebook right now. We're actually live on Facebook as well. अगर आप हमें सुन रहे हैं रास्ते पे, you'll probably listen to us on the Radio D Hotties network of Radio Mirchi 1310 AM. And if you're going to listen to us online, you can go online also listen to us in total video format, Brajan. Not only audio video के साथ आप देख सकते हैं हमें. And it's called Radio D Hotties on Facebook, facebook.com/Radio D Hotties, Brajan. And welcome Farman Khan sahab, assalamu alaikum to you. Thank you so much for the good luck you're giving us, and aapko bhi good luck to you as well. And good morning to Deepak ji, who actually is saying good morning bandhus. सबको बोल रहे हैं, हमें नहीं सबको बोल रहे हैं. तो very good, thank you so much. And आज of course news के साथ साथ of course we're going to talk about something which came up yesterday. In fact, Governor Newsom actually announced something yesterday. We shared with you guys in our evening shows and everything, but और थोड़ा जानकारी आ रही है हमें उसके बारे में. Is regarding the COVID shutdown period क्या हो रहा है. Initially what they had relaxed some of the restaurants and bars and other places are going back into shutdown for the next 3 weeks. इसके बारे में news sites, when you get to the news, we'll definitely share with you guys. लेकिन अभी के लिए let's quickly take a look at what's happening with our ट्रैफिक अपडेट पर जान. ये है रास्ते का हाल. आपको मालूम है हम लोग आपको देते हैं रोज एकदम टोटल सस्ते, मतलब एब्सोल्युटली फ्री. एंड दिस इज योर ट्रैफिक अपडेट ऑफ व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन द बे एरिया पर जान.
It's time for the Bandu Traffic Update. Call us from wherever you are at 408-912-2479.
Wherever you are, you can give us a call from there right away. And yes, traffic situation still isn't the COVID traffic, I should say, where the traffic is pretty light as in terms of, you can get to your destination really fast. Some businesses are closed, some businesses are not closed. Now, incidents are happening, people are getting to work, as I told you. And let's see, there's actually an accident on this traffic hazard on 7th Street in San Francisco, where actually the whole street is blocking a few blocks over there on the 7th Street. So watch out for that particular congestion in San Francisco. Let's see, that's up north all the way, and let's go come towards the east. Union City के आसपास में the residual delay on 880 is causing some kind of ripple effect, I should say, on traffic on Whipple Avenue. Oh, see what I did there.
Ripple on the Whipple.
Yeah, but then let's see. Also, the traffic hazard on 680 reported on southbound south of Castlewood Drive in Pleasanton. So watch out for that for sure. Those are the only updates I can share with you right now. Remaining everything is pretty much the outskirts. Even if you want to know something, there's some accident on 80 east westbound west of CA4 in Hercules. You might say, hey, that doesn't disturb me. Many people actually are going to all those distance places for walks in Albanajam, right? Parks and everything.
Right.
Now, also got the news recently that even parks and museums are going to be closing down for some reason. उसके बारे में और जानकारी देंगे आपको, so stay tuned for sure. लेकिन अभी it's time for us to go to गाने का कीड़ा. Enough, Faltani?
Right, but before we go to the Gane Ka Kida, Altu Baba, I want to say something.
Say it.
Well, we have our bandhus joining us from all over. Saujanya ji, Raj Lakhoria ji.
Oh, nice.
We have bandhus joining us. Deepak Pandya ji. It's a very special day for us because this is one of our bandhus and also our dear allies. And it's her happy wala birthday as well today.
That's right. Hey, we should sing a happy birthday song for her.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, start. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Falguni ji. Happy birthday to you. And of course, Falguni ji, have a splendid birthday. Deepak ji, please make sure it is a splendid birthday for her.
Yeah.
And we are always you're always in our thoughts for sure. And एक और चीज बात बड़ी हमारे बंधु फाल्गुन जी के साथ में एक और बर्थडे है.
हाँ.
हमारे यहाँ पे we have a segment on our show called Wisdom Series, right, Bandujan? Ever
Yes.
since COVID started, unfortunately, we could not have him come into our studio and everything. But we will we still are using those wisdom skills he actually has introduced us to.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys also are practicing those wisdom skills, Bandujan. Our allies in Pragna definitely do practice them whenever they come to our sessions, and I hope every day they practice as well, because there's always opportunity to practice wisdom skills.
Yeah.
Now, this person who actually one of the pioneers in this space of wisdom therapy, Bandujan, is Shawnee Robbins, Dr. Shawnee Robbins, who also happens to be my good friend and a professor as well. Unko bhi happy birthday, Shawnee. Wish you all the very best for the day and the whole year.
Yes, absolutely. May love, success, joy, and peace.
Yeah, and
reign.
may you actually get to the mastery of a Zen level,
Yeah.
which you already are, I suppose.
He's what Altubaba calls Doctor.
Doctor.
Because he's got a double doctorate.
Yeah,
Jen.
double doctor, a very humble person, so that's why I call him a Zen master as well. So let's do this. Let's first also welcome many people actually on Facebook posting good morning right now. Good morning, Mel Panchasab. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Every time in the morning, he's the first person to say good morning, but today Deepak ji beat him to it.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter, it's not a competition at all. But anyway, Fatwani, this is like I was going to say,
It
COVID
isn't.
shelter in place, day number 108.
108.
108, Bandujan. 108 days of sheltering in place, extending further down. We don't know how long it'll be, but don't worry, we are going to keep track. You might say, oh, lost track of it. It's like almost 1/3 of a year, Fatwani.
Yes, it is,
My
Altubaba.
God. Affecting market, affecting people's personal lives, affecting many things. Can you imagine just one microorganism?
Yeah, one microorganism.
To fight it, what we have to do is we've got to be very mindful, stay socially connected, but physically keeping a distance so we don't spread the virus. We don't give it the opportunity to spread also, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, let's see this. I have a nice song for you guys, Banjan. It's from the movie called Tumhari Sulu, a beautiful song which I love. It's all about, how you want to go and enjoy and have a good time, right? I feel that whenever I step out of the house, Pathwani, I see empty roads, I want to take a run. I sometimes feel if I have a wing like this, I can run and fly also.
Why don't you run?
I try. But I didn't have the wings though.
उंगली पकड़ ली सपनों की आए हैं खुशियों के पंछी खुली जो खिड़की अखियों की दिल तो बलून है जुनून से भरा है जो मेरी धड़कनों की स्वीट ट्यून से भरा है जो दिल तो बलून है जुनून से भरा है जो मेरी धड़कनों की स्वीट ट्यून से भरा है जो मैं रहूं क्यों शायद मनवा पंख फैला के
And if you're wondering, Banjan, oh my God, who is this? Whose voice is it? Well, yesterday we actually did a whole bunch of things. Her voice was there in the next one because this is Shalmali Kholgade. Kholgade, right? Am I saying it right?
Kolgade.
I thought it was like Kholgade. But it doesn't matter. So point of Banjan is that this is actually music by Tanish Bakshi also. Can you imagine Tanish Bakshi and this kind of music?
Yes.
Yeah. From the movie, I told you already, Banjan. Well, lyrics is by Vayu. And a very nice movie. If you haven't seen it, see it for sure. It's worthwhile to watch. It's called Tumhari Sulu. Vidya Balan starring Banjan.
आजकल सच में जिंदगी है टच में दुनिया भी है भली लाइक सहेली लम्हों के बस में सपनों के चश्मे पैरों में हो जली उम्मीदों की गली दिल थोड़ा स्वीट है बस थोड़ा सा ही ढीठ है दिल थोड़ा स्वीट थोड़ा ढीठ सा है जी थोड़ा टेढ़ा मेढ़ा थोड़ा नीट सा है जी है तो अपना ही भाई मनवा पंख फैला के likes to fly दुनिया पुल 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 करे keeps on trying मनवा पंख फैला के likes to fly दुनिया पुल 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 करे
That was a song. Don't worry, फिर से बजेगा. We actually have, this thing where we have a गाने का खीरा. We used to initially play it like around 2 or 3 times in a particular hour, right? लेकिन आजकल गाने का खीरा is only one time we played for you guys ताकि आपके जहन में ऐसे अटक जाए, right?
Yes.
But then we make sure it's a good song for sure ताकि आप, full day, just imagine you have this thing like, your heart is filled with junoon, not air but junoon, like, that's what it says, right?
Where but Jununa? What?
Yeah, it's like, दिल का heart जो है ना is filled with junoon.
Yeah.
वायु का lyrics है भाई
Acha.
Vayu itself is air, actually. But anyways,
I'm
Vayu ka
like,
lyrics.
what is he talking about?
I'm talking lyrics
Seriously.
of song. Did you pay attention to the song at all, Falsari?
Yes, I did, man.
Well, you paying attention, I'm asking.
I was the one who picked this song.
Okay, fine. So did you pay attention to the song at least?
Yes, yes.
See, you picked the song a different issue, but but actually, Falsari, I'll tell you one thing. You're very good at this picking on people. You're very good.
That's true.
That's true, Banuja.
Huh? What?
And
out
of
the good
course,
stuff.
this is of course your favorite network radio DRTs, but airing live and local on Radio Mirchi 1310 AM and also 92.9 FM. And right now, Bandujan, it's time for us to go and see what's happening with the news. So, jate hain or badhte hain towards our headlines at least first. Faltani, what do you think? Can we give our bandus the headlines for today?
Yeah, absolutely.
And aaj ka headlines look something like this.
Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's associate, has been arrested. This is breaking news that just came out less than an hour ago, Bandujan. Florida shatters records with over 10,000 new COVID-19 cases in one single day. The US Supreme Court is taking up Trump's bid to withhold parts of the Russia report today. US farmers are scrambling for help as COVID-19 scuttles immigrant workforce. US job growth accelerates and it actually powers Wall Street, and NASDAQ is hitting an all-time high. But layoffs still remain elevated. US and the European Union advocacy groups warn against Google's purchase of Fitbit. Twitter removes an image tweet by Trump over the New York Times copyright complaint. Uber has extended, so if you're traveling in an Uber, please make sure that your Uber driver is wearing a mask. So that particular requirement for drivers, riders, and now Uber has launched a new campaign as well. Also, US tech chief executives of all the big companies, Google, Facebook, all of them are going to be testifying before Congress, before a House panel in late July. News from India is that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has shut down the Weibo account after banning Chinese apps. Also, India has now approved purchase of fighter jets, missile systems and weapons worth 36,900 crores amid the LAC standoff.
Wow.
Yes. And India is in talks with the United States, Canada, European Union, and the Gulf countries on establishing air travel bubbles, according to the news that's coming out of India, Banajan. We will also have some updates with regard to an order that Governor Gavin Newsom issued yesterday with regard to the closure of 19 counties here in California. Mandatory orders. So we will bring you that also shortly. Well, let's begin with that order that Governor Gavin Newsom issued yesterday with new cases of COVID-19 surging across the state. Governor Newsom yesterday issued a mandatory order requiring 19 counties representing about 70% of the state's population to close down restaurants for indoor dining and bars for at least 3 weeks. I thought indoor dining hadn't opened up yet, right?
They did relax it based on physical distancing and everything.
Oh, wow. The 19 counties are all on the state's county watch list, monitoring COVID-19 cases for at least 3 consecutive days. The counties are Contra Costa, Fresno, Glen, Imperial, Kern, Kings, Los Angeles, Merced, Orange, Riverside, Sacramento, San Bernardino, San Joaquin, Santa Barbara, Santa Clara, Solano, Stanislaus, Tulare, and Ventura counties. Several counties not on the list are taking voluntary steps to pull back or restrict efforts to reopen. So Alameda County doesn't seem to be there, Altubaba.
Oh, really?
No, it doesn't seem to be
Yay!
there. Neither is San Francisco.
Why, yay!
Well, the governor's order also calls on those counties to shut down for at least 3 weeks all brew pubs, breweries, bars, and bars must close indoor and outdoor operations in the 19 counties. The governor's order also covers indoor family entertainment centers, movie theaters, wineries, tasting rooms, dine-in restaurants, and card rooms. Restaurants in those 19 counties will still be allowed to offer food for pickup or delivery as well as outdoor dining. But bars cannot. Parking lots or at all the state beaches in Southern California and in the Bay Area will be closed for the 4th of July holiday weekend. So if you're planning to go to the beaches, be prepared that parking lots will not be open. In these counties that have closed local beaches, the state will also close state beaches, though other state parks will remain open. The governor also warned older Californians and people with pre-existing conditions that there has never been a more vulnerable time for you during this pandemic and urged them to stay at home as much as possible. So if you want to find out more about this, we will post this news link on mediamahima.com. And I opened today with a breaking news that's been coming out with regard to Jeffrey Epstein, right? Who's also supposedly known to have, he died mysteriously, right?
Yeah,
Many
yeah,
people said
yeah,
that he committed suicide.
No, it was not.
But
It was
people
100
say that it was murder.
Yeah,
but
yeah. It seems like an espionage movie.
yeah, and if you watch, I don't know if you watched The Good Fight, Manajan, which is on CBS All Access. I love that series. The last episode that came out over there, and I have been waiting for the following episodes, nothing has come out after that, has been with regard to, clearly they talk about Jeffrey Epstein and how he died and how it was pre-planned, and he was one person who believed in cryogenics.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that his head has been frozen in some place. And this lady, Ghislaine Maxwell, that character,
Yeah.
is the person who facilitates that.
Oh, she looks like Igor, actually.
What?
Look at the photograph. She looks like Igor. Yes, master.
So Ghislaine Maxwell, the former girlfriend and longtime associate of the late disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, was arrested in New Hampshire on Thursday on U.S. charges of luring underage girls
What? Really?
so that Epstein could sexually abuse them. And there is footage of Donald Trump being at parties with Jeffrey Epstein where these underage girls were present.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And Bill Clinton is also known to have been a friend, a really good friend of Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, my God.
And what is that? What's his name? Prince Andrew. Also was supposed to. That's why now, because she's been arrested, people are saying now finally Prince Andrew is realizing that he can sweat.
Oh, really? But now the thing, what's going to happen is she'll be arrested, right? And we'll have one more murder or suicide in the cell, prison.
Yeah, yeah. The arrest of British socialite adds another twist to the mystery of Epstein, whose high-flying lifestyle included private Caribbean islands and powerful connections that his victims say allowed him to abuse minors with impunity.
Wow.
Maxwell, who is 58 years old, was arrested in Bradford, New Hampshire. She's charged with 4 counts relating to procuring and transporting minors for illegal sex acts and 2 counts of perjury, according to the indictment by federal prosecutors in New York. Epstein was awaiting trial on federal charges of trafficking minors when he was found hung in an apparent suicide while in a New York City jail in August. Previously, he had pleaded guilty in Florida to state charges of solicitation of prostitution from a minor in a 2008 deal with prosecutors that was widely criticized as being too lenient. I think he was let go, after some probation time, that's all. For such a serious offense. The indictment accuses Maxwell of luring girls by asking them about their lives, schools, and families, and then taking them shopping or to the movies. After Maxwell won the girls' trust, the indictment alleges that she would try to normalize sexual abuse by discussing sexual topics or by undressing in front of them or by being present when they were undressed. The indictment alleges that Maxwell was well aware of Epstein's preference for minor girls and that he intended to sexually abuse them. Epstein's alleged abuse included, I hope kids are not listening to this. It included some graphic details that have been provided. You can actually read up on this on mediamahima.com. But again, I do not want to share this on the air, but it is really disturbing to read what exactly Jeffrey Epstein, a pedophile, did. And apparently Maxwell also encouraged the girls to perform these sexual acts. So that's what the indictment is alleging. Let's move on over and let's talk about something more grisly. This is, of course,
There can be something more grisly than this?
yes,
Oh my god.
Florida shattered records on Thursday when it reported over 10,000 new coronavirus cases, the biggest one-day increase in the state since the pandemic started, according to a Reuters tally. Outbreaks in Texas, California, Florida, and Arizona have helped the United States break records and send cases rising at rates not seen since April. In June, Florida infections rose by 168%, or over 95,000 new cases. The percent of tests coming back positive has skyrocketed to 15% from 4% at the end of May. Florida, which has about 21 million residents, has reported more new daily coronavirus cases than any other European country had at the height of their outbreak. So that includes Italy, Bandujan. So, in terms of overall United States, let's give you some numbers. Here you go. In Washington state, fraternity houses among sports teams and in the military, where cases have doubled in the recent weeks. Yesterday marked a single day new record in new cases reported worldwide. And meanwhile, the Department of Health and Human Services says it secured almost all of the world's supply of remdesivir, the only drug that's known to work directly against COVID-19. So if you want to catch up on this news story too, you can go to mediamahima.com. The U.S. Supreme Court today agreed to hear a bid by President Donald Trump's administration to avoid disclosing to a Democratic-led congressional panel grand jury materials related to former special counsel Robert Mueller's report documenting Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. The justices are due to hear this case in their next term, which starts in October, meaning the dispute is unlikely to be resolved before the November 3rd election, in which the Republican president is seeking a second four-year term in office. I think this is wrong. They should have heard it now. In the meantime, the materials will not be handed over to the House of Reps Judiciary Committee, which issued a subpoena for them last year. So the information is not going to be made available to our elected officials. Okay? So let's remember that when you go to the polls in November, Bandujan. The court, which has a 5-4 conservative majority, including 2 justices appointed by Trump, took up the administration's appeal of a March ruling by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit Court that material must be given to the lawmakers. Mueller submitted his report to the U.S. Attorney General William Barr in March of 2019. Not 2020, in March of 2019, after a 22-month investigation that detailed Russian hacking and propaganda efforts to boost Trump's candidacy, as well as multiple contacts between the Trump campaign and Moscow. Barr, who is a Trump appointee, who Democrats have accused of trying to protect the president politically, released Mueller's 448-page report in April 2019 with many parts redacted. Democrats have expressed concern that Barr used the redaction process to keep potentially damaging information about Trump secret, and the reductions were made, according to Barr, in part to protect the customary secrecy of grand jury material. So this has gone to the Supreme Court, and looks like we're not going to hear about it until after the elections anyway. Let's talk about how the COVID-19 is actually hurting even farmers. Like, remember, I think you were talking to Meena Altubaba, and you said that the next crisis we're going to have is the food crisis, which is absolutely true. But the biggest crisis that's impending is the food crisis because the novel coronavirus delayed the arrival of seasonal immigrants who normally help harvest U.S. wheat, leaving farmers to depend on high school students, school bus drivers, laid off oil field workers, and others to run machines that bring in the crop. As combines work their way north from the southern plains of Texas and Oklahoma, farmers and harvesting companies are having a hard time finding and keeping workers. Any delays in the harvest could send wheat prices higher and cause a scramble to secure supplies to make bread and pasta.
Well, but if you didn't know about that, potatoes already are in a shortage. You should know this thing. In fact, tons and tons of potatoes were trashed literally by many farmers during this COVID crisis because nobody was picking it up. Right. All right. What
Well,
is it?
Wall Street rose today after record-setting increase in monthly U.S. jobs, but surging COVID-19 cases raised fears of more lockdowns and kept gains in check. Twitter has once again taken on Donald Trump by removing an image that he tweeted out because New York Times said it's a copyrighted image. Uber, I mentioned already, has masking requirements right now. And from India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has deleted his account on Sina Weibo, China's answer to Twitter, an Indian government source and the company said, as tensions between the two countries continue to simmer over a border skirmish. So if you would like to find out more about that too, you can go to mediamahima.com. There's also investigation of Sushant Singh Rajput's case. That
Finally.
is reaching new highs at this particular point. So people who are going to be questioned include Sanjay Leela Bhansali, Kangana Ranaut. We'll bring you all those updates on Tilson Sound Trash Talk. That's all we have for you today, Banajan. We'll be back tonight live at 5. Have a terrific Thursday.
सपनों की आए हैं खुशियों के पंछी खुली जो खिड़की अखियों की दिल तो बलून है जुनून से भरा है जो मेरी धड़कनों की स्वीट ट्यून से भरा है जो दिल तो बलून है जुनून से भरा है जो मेरी धड़कनों की स्वीट ट्यून से भरा है जो मैं रहूं क्यों शायद मनवा